Hello friends, welcome to another Gecko's Gaming video. Today I'm going to be playing a Dreadhorde Arcanist deck. First thing I want to mention is that the reason I have this webpage open instead of Magic Arena is because I want to show you guys the deck, but when I hover over a card on Magic Arena, um, it doesn't blow up and show you what the actual card does, so I just want to make sure that you guys could read the cards as I was going over it. Yeah, this last patch has been pretty much a disaster. So, and they got some of it worked out, but there's still problems. So, anyways, yeah, we can look at the deck this way. First, a little bit of a background about this. I got this. This deck was posted. A version of this deck was posted by the real OG Adam in Corey's Discord, which is a great Discord. I recommend joining. A lot of great minds working on timeless different decks, tuning competitive decks um, as well as like hot new brews and stuff like that. So, um, but yeah, so he posted the real OG Adam posted a version of this deck that was more focused on sacrificing with Citrus Supplier and that kind of a thing to feed the Dreadhorde Arcanist. It also had Croxa in it. Um, I altered the deck to make it more aggressive and just kind of trying this out. Um, I think that the uh, the more aggressive version might be the direction we want to go, but I will come back to that in a moment. First, I just want to introduce the concept. So, Dreadhorde Arcanist, um, 2 mana for a 1/3 trample, red and a white, and when it attacks, you can cast an instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to its power from your graveyard without paying the mana cost, and then you exile it afterwards. So this card has been really good, like across basically all formats since it first came out. It's banned in Legacy and banned in Modern, um, so that means it has potential, I think, in Timeless. It's a power level card, um, and we just got a really cool new card from Bloomburrow from the new set to go with it. This card is basically like made for Dreadhorde Arcanist. It almost seems like it's Ruthless Negotiation. One black, target opponent exiles a card from their hand, and if the spell is cast from a graveyard, you get to draw a card, and flashbacks for 5. Um, so yeah, if you do this like on turn one or say or whatever, and then you play a Dreadhorde Arcanist, then you attack with a Dreadhorde Arcanist, you can flash this back and draw a card. Um, and this is cool in the format in a lot of ways, actually. I mean, you get like usually letting your opponent discard a card is pretty bad, but this one exiles it, so you're making sure that they don't get any advantage by filling their graveyard or, um, you know, bringing back a Titan faster or anything like that, since it exiles the card. So they don't get any value out of it, and you get to constrict their options, which is something that is good for this deck since you're. The idea is we're trying to apply pressure early with like efficient threats while also disrupting them. So it plays into that game plan. Might buy you enough time to make the opponent stumble and make them have to make some tough choices to where your threats can punch through. Um, and it's card advantage too, basically. Usually with a discard spell like Thoughtseize, you're just doing one for one, assuming they have cards in their hand. With Ruthless Negotiation, you're getting a one for one, and then it's it becomes a lot more efficient. Like if you go turn one Ruthless Negotiation, and then you do a Dreadhorde Arcanist and you attack with it, you're already getting a 3 for 1 because you're getting 2 cards out of their hand and drawing a card. You can also get that value if you get up to 5 lands, which does actually happen sometimes with this deck. So you can get up to 5 lands and then flash it back, and then you're getting either a 2 for 1 if they have no cards left in their hand, or a 3 for 1 if they do have cards left in their hand. So it's cool to see a card like this that disrupts the opponent, is cheap, and can actually generate card advantage for you as well. Um, so yeah, kind of the general idea behind this deck is we want to disrupt the opponent early with these discard spells. We got 2 Inquisitions, 2 Thoughtseize, 4 Ruthless Negotiations, also a few 5 1 mana removal spells. So we want to just disrupt them early, figure out what they're doing, disrupt their game plan just long enough so that we can finish them with some of these very hyper efficient threats. Um, all of these threats, I love Swift Spear, Nethergoyf, and Dragon's Rage. They only cost 1 mana each, and you need to like, I mean, the energy decks they have so much good removal that for 1 mana, as long as Jeskai and then Black has Fatal Push. There's a lot of 1 mana removal spells, and so you really don't want to play that many 2 mana threats because they can get. You're just going to be trading down on tempo. So this deck can, with 11 like really solid 1-drops that can grow pretty fast. We are resilient to a lot of the really good removal that is in the format coming from energy and whatnot. So the other thing is Swift Spear and Nethergorth. These cards both easily get above Orcish Bowmaster's level, so that they can have enough toughness to survive. That second point toughness is a big deal. Swift Spear can attack into energy decks pretty easily too. It's kind of hard for them to choose what they want to do. It's not easy to kill. So the idea is like we get these early threats here, apply pressure fast, and throw them off balance, and then we use Dreadhorde Arcanist once they've used their removal up on these. Dreadhorde Arcanist to kind of close out the game. And yeah, that's the idea. So yeah, the other thing I like about Swift Spear is it just closes game fast. Like these cards all close the game fast. I have 3 Rage Channelers instead of 4 because it just dies to a lot of things, and I often don't use it as an enabler. I use it more as a payoff for getting Delirium, because it's just with Bowmasters in the format, it's like pretty hard to put this down and then use it to reliably get Delirium before it dies, for the opponent's like while the opponent gets good value. So if they have a Bowmaster, so yeah, that's the idea there. And then just a couple questions that I have that are maybe some questionable choices. I don't know, Claim to Fame, how good this is. I'll click it so you guys can see what it actually does. Okay, it's not. Okay, view card details. Here we go. So Claim returns target creature card, convert mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And okay, Fame, I think it gives a creature +2/+0 in haste. So you can use this with your Dreadhorde Arcanist, and it can get back basically anything in the deck. It conserves your life, unlike Reanimate, and then the haste is actually pretty cool with Dreadhorde Arcanist if you can haste it out. That's also why and it goes into the graveyard for value too, so you can discard it with Faithless Looting or something like that, and then haste out a Dreadhorde later. It does take a lot of mana, so it's kind of a slower card. I'm not sure if this is going to actually make the cut in the long run, but it's an interesting card. It's what used to be played in like Modern and I think Legacy when Dreadhorde Arcanist was in it, so it's a reasonable place to start. And then the other thing I'm questioning is Faithless Looting. Just kind of, it's a little bit slow for the deck. I don't know if we need to. It's great for enabling Delirium, but it's really bad against Bowmasters. So we just have 2. I could see going down on some of these, maybe doing 1-on-1, but I kind of want to give it a try. So yeah, so that's the deck, and we'll do a quick debrief at the end too, and then I'll let you know changes that I think would be useful going forward after we play a few games. All right, we're playing Rakdos Arcanist. I will play first. And this hand is very mediocre. I need a spell to turn this on. I guess I have Unholy Heat. So the opponent has no companion. Could be Show and Tell. On the play. There is a kind of a close question here, but I think I'm going to actually just play this tapped first. I think it's close because, yeah, if we hit another land, if we were to draw another land, we would enable double spell on turn 2, but I don't know if we could have done that naturally. So I don't lose that much. Like, I lose 1 point of damage this way, presumably. Okay. Fetch a Blood Crypt, pay 2 life, play a Swift Spear, and remove the Deathrite Shaman. Nether Glyph, I think. Let's see. That instant. I think I'm not going to hold up the Bowmaster, so I'm just going to play a second Swift Spear. Not sure if this is right. His only fetch land is blue, so he can't brainstorm very profitably here. Unless he has another fetch land in his hand. White, okay. Abzan. I wonder if this is one of those value decks. Yeah, sure. Take out the Swift Spear. Instant and land. We need a creature and something else in there. Still a ways off from Dragon's Rage. This is the Nether Glyph is an interesting choice. I'm going to play Nether Glyph because they're probably playing Bowmaster since they're black. They have access to black mana. Shadowy Backstreet. Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and fetch out our Raucous Theater. Get Surveil. Bend that swamp. Got a lot of lands this game. I'll play Bowmasters. Shoot his face. There's the Arcanist. This is going to be over pretty fast if we don't close here soon. If I attack, he probably blocks the Bowmasters and takes 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can do 8 damage to him this turn if he blocks Bowmasters. Okay, I can kill Shield Jet this way at least, so that's good. Alright, we got there against Abzan Shield Dread. It's probably like some kind of an Abzan like mid-rangey control. They're playing Swords, Plowshares, Deathrite Shaman, and Shield Dread. Doesn't look like it's the like Culling Ritual value type deck. So we might want Roiling Vortex if they're trying to gain a lot of life. Also a persistent threat, kind of hard to deal with. We might want Pyromancer 2. Recurring source of value. Don't know about Bowmasters. I don't know what they're doing to draw cards or get card advantage. I think the trick here is we don't want to overboard too much because we are going to be the aggressor here. I guess I'll cut a claim. They seem to be playing a lot of white, or like mostly white removal. That's at least all I saw. I saw one removal spell, so take that with a grain of salt. But I don't know how much my creatures are going to get into the graveyard. So probably cut Cling to Dust too. I didn't see much graveyard shenanigans going on. Cut a Bolt. Okay, let's try this. I do like having an Unholy Heat in there because it answers Shield Dread pretty cleanly if I can get Delirium. That's why I cut one in and cut a Lightning Bolt instead. Lightning Bolt does answer Deathrite Shaman, so that's helpful. And it can go to the face, of course, so I want mostly Lightning Bolts, but okay. Let's go ahead and Bobble, which I can see actually doesn't matter. I'm going to have to fetch anyway, so I'm not even going to look at the top of my library with it right now. Because I need to do a turn 1 spell, and it's not going to be Lightning Bolt. So it's going to be Ruthless Negotiation. Oops, cast the wrong spell. I was not supposed to. I meant to put Ruthless Negotiation down first. Would have been better. It's not the end of the world, though. If anything, he might like forego Surveilling here to get his swords. To swords it right away. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like it's a black-white Ephemerate deck, but it has green too and Shield Dread. Kind of interesting. It's like black-white Reanimator and stuff. Let's see what he's gonna draw. Prismatic Ending. Okay. I'll take care of the Netherglyph. Or he just prefers a troll. Okay. I might be able to race this, actually. We'll see. Probably not. So it's black-white Scam, but it's like a controlling version of it. And I'm dead in 3 hits, so how can we kill them faster than that? Put this out here. If he doesn't have a removal spell, I think this is going to be pretty good. But I can't really play around a removal because I'm dead in 3 turns, so I just have to go for the nut draw here, or like the most aggressive play. Yeah, I'd say we're probably dead here. Again, I don't think I can afford to play around removal. I just need the extra point of damage. So I can't race this troll. Oh, he's gonna rebound the. Oh, yeah, I thought maybe he would play Bowmasters. Play Bowmasters there. Nice. So you're saying there's a chance. That's what you're saying. Look at that. Perfect Delirium. What did we get? We got Shield Dread. I probably have to hold back because of Bowmasters anyways. Not because I'm afraid of it killing me in combat, but just because I need to be able to block against it this turn. Next game, I'm not. Now that I know that he's playing Scam, I'm not going to play Roiling Vortex. I'll take that out. Opponent's checking out the shadowy back streets. See if we can get there with the Arcanist before he hits another removal spell. Does he have Shield Dread in his hand? What is this? How are you attacking with this? Does he have another Bowmasters? Yeah, if he has another Bowmasters, he could take out either creature, so I'm just going to take one. Okay. Okay, so a Bowmaster, their Bowmaster when they attack here. And then... okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Would have been like a marginally better play to just hold that land until after. But, I mean, I probably would have just made the same play anyways, but... okay. Let's see, we got a Goyf and we got a Bolt. That seems pretty good. So I want to go ahead and bolt that. Take 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think they have haze creatures. Because otherwise I could color gun command on his upkeep too, to make sure they can't draw out of this. Yeah, actually let's do that. That sounds a lot better. Oh wait, I don't have enough mana to do that, of course. Okay. We're just going to bolt this and get in for damage. Three, 4, 5, 6. Draw another card here. Got a land. Now the trick is I just need to not play Roiling Vortex and we'll be fine. And I can never fetch this. Crack that fetch either, so. He's dead in one turn. I mean, if he draws Bowmasters, I lose. I don't know what other outs he has, though. I guess Reanimate Bowmasters. I guess the green splash is probably just for Deathrite Shaman to activate. So it's like black-white, just splash green for Deathrite. Oh, nice, we got there. Cool. That was a close one. I don't know how good this deck is, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Eorian deck? I don't like this hand. I need spells. You think we can draw some spells? We're on the draw. I think I don't know. I mean, it's bad if I draw more lands. It's also bad if I draw more creatures. I do have one. Oh no, I have a couple Surveils. Okay, I'll keep it. Give it a shot. I haven't seen that in Timeless before. Basic land and create food. Okay. Oh, I got you another land. No more lands, please. I played the Swift Spear first because if I do draw a spell, I can... all my spells are 1 mana, so I can play the Dragon's Rage Channeler first. The goose. The goose is loose. Okay, it's Sultai Food. Ah! Yeah, it's like so important that I find a land that I'm going to... I should have played this first because I would bluff a spell that would have killed the goose by triggering prowess, so that was a slight error. They might have not blocked and I would have gotten an extra point of damage in. But yeah, I still need spells so desperately that I'm actually just not going to play the Servant's Rage right now. I'm just going to Surveil. Okay, that's pretty good. Trail of Crumbs. Oh man, I remember that card from Limited. Alright, we're just going to jam this. I feel like it's not... I don't know, I'm trying to play around Bowmasters and, like, a counterspell at the same time, so... It's tough to do that. Gotta play something. Oh, he had both anyways. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is getting nutty. Seems like a pretty bad matchup for us. And we did kind of flood out too. It was a questionable keep on my part. I don't think I have a sorcery in there yet. Oh yeah, I do. It's basically about the point of the game where Thoughtseize is not good anymore. Wait, isn't this a sorcery? Oh, I got the... Oh, yeah, instant. Okay, I got the instant. Okay. That's what I needed. And then we'll Surveil at the end of the turn, hopefully get some gas. Either way, I can at least flashback Ruthless Negotiation next turn. Getting in with the Bowmasters, alright. Looks like they probably have another counter spell. I'll keep this. Another Sorin. That's pretty good. Um, so they can counter this, but I mean, what else am I gonna do? I could bring Loris back and do a Goif. It's another option. If I force them to counter, then they might not be able to do the goose. Like they'd have to use the food for mana, and they wouldn't necessarily be able to flip Sora next turn unless they had some more gas. So yeah, I think I actually just want to do the Goif here, and Loris. Bring Loris back. This Goif is actually like the only thing that's like threatening them right now. Yeah, I need to put something down that's a threat before I can start doing ruthless negotiations and stuff. Now I have two pretty serious cards to represent next turn. Loris can bring back Dreadhorde Arcanist, Swift Spear, or Dragon's Rage Channeler. Dreadhorde Arcanist generally be the best option there, especially since I could do it in the same turn. Yikes. Whenever it enters, create a food token. Whenever you sack a food, you may pay 1. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put a permanent from them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library. Question is, do I want to Loris, get back a Dragon's Rage Channeler and Inquisition? I think that's the play. I want to see what he's got in his hand there. Dreadhorde Arcanist would be better next turn, for sure. So we'll do that next turn, assuming that we still live, but either way, this puts some serious pressure on him, and it allows us to pick apart his hand, too. Looking for more spells right now, I think. Swifty is arguable. Oh, man. That Uro is pretty good. Alright, Soren's flipping. He's got 3 lives so far, at least. Or did he gain 6? How much life has he gained? Does it say? No, he's getting at least 3. That's pretty good. It's an interesting question if I want to get Loris back or Dreadhorde Arcanist with the K command. I'm going to usually do 2 damage to Soren and then get a creature back. Obviously, I don't want to make him discard when he has Uro in his hand. So do 2 damage and return a creature. And then I could play Dreadhorde Arcanist this turn, which is pretty mean. It's probably the direction I want to go. I can't let this grind on too long. Alright, and they're going to make a food, I assume. So the opponent will take 7 damage this turn and also basically lose their board. That'll put us in a pretty good spot to close out. It's a pretty cool brew from the opponent over here. I like this. Definitely going to want Roiling Vortex for all that life gain. And this is a passive ability, I believe. But he's got enough activated abilities between Soren, Gilded Goose, even food. Yeah, I think that's a passive ability, so Pithy Needle won't work on the Trail of Crumbs, but I'm guessing they're going to bring in Graveyard Hate, so that's why I'm cutting Claim to Fame. I don't know what else. I mean, Pyromancer is not a bad option to have. Another Bowmasters. There's a lot of different directions you could go with this sideboard plan here. They have Bowmasters, so I can cut Faithless Looting, I guess. Bring in a Bowmasters and bring in. Try one Pyromancer. I'm definitely the aggressor in this matchup. I don't want them to let the game. I don't want the game to go on very long, so Pithy Needle is a little bit more of a reactive card. I wouldn't fault somebody for bringing it in here. I think it's arguable, but I'm just gonna try this. I'm trying to keep more proactive post board here. Opponent looks like they mulled to 6. So we'll do a turn 1 Nether Goyf. After they shuffle, I'll see what they draw. They topped it. What do they like to top? I want to know. A goose. Okay. Interesting to keep a goose on top on turn 2. Wonder what that means. An artifact land, this would be a sorcery, this would be an instant, so Dragon's Rage Channeler is almost good to go here. But not quite, so we're going to play her next turn. Question is, do I bolt the goose? Or do I play another glyph? What I probably should have done was bolt and nether glyph. I should have saved Ruthless Negotiation. Would they exile an island? Yes, I'm going to bolt this. Fatal Push. Okie dokie. Alright, we did botch that a little bit, I guess. The Goyf play would have been better, but it's alright. It's not bad. Our Dragon's Rage Channeler is on and our Nether Glyph is on. Those are two pretty big threats. Instant creature, sorcery, artifact, land. Okay. He's got another Fatal Push. Go ahead and Surveil here. They're kind of in top deck mode already. I'll keep this. It might give us what we need. It might like get the card out of the hand that they're trying to get to. Yeah, Oko would not have been a fun thing to play against. So I'm glad I did that. I'll bring another Goyf back. My life total is actually getting kind of low. Oh yeah, one. Okay, I'll take this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they have to have different card types, duh. Okay. Okay, we got a sorcery, we got a land. Got an instant. Let's put an S sorcery in there. So if I do this, it would get us further away from Dragon's Rage range. So I'm going to attack first, and then I am going to activate the Ruthless Negotiation. Hopefully we get some gas off Dragon's Rage on top that we can put in the graveyard. Yes, that's... Well, do I want to save that for Uro? Maybe I do. Yeah, I think I want to keep this on top, actually. Because I can cast it for 1 mana. I have enough mana. I should have bended, actually, I think. If they do hit the nice land here, Uro's coming in one way or another. And then I wouldn't have a target for it. Yeah, I was probably right to bend that. Okay, here comes another Uro. There's the land. Okay, so we can exile both Uros this turn, but it's going to cost us pretty heavily. Getting enchantment into the yard is pretty sweet. Now instead of clinging the second Uro, I think I'm gonna actually just Unholy Heat it, and then I keep my clock. I'll go up to 12. Is that right? Because otherwise I'd have to like clear my whole graveyard and these guys become super weak. And then we're just back to waiting for them to draw out of it again. So I think that's the right call. I'm actually going to just bring this into my hand. Hold up Unholy Heat. Gonna let them Uro here. And then just kill it immediately. Left it on top, whatever it was. Maybe a Fatal Push would be good here. Yeah, it looks like he does have a Fatal Push. If I just play Rolling Vortex, let's see. Okay. Yeah, if I just play Rolling Vortex and hold up the mana to deny him life gain, then I think we win. Yeah, okay. Good game, good game. That was fun. This deck is sweet. The opponent's deck was pretty cool too, actually. I actually thought that was pretty fun, but, you know, it's not going to be a top tier deck or anything. Trail Crumbs is a cool card, but it's too slow for Timeless in my opinion. But I appreciate their deck. I thought it was really cool. It's a fun matchup. All right, AMAC 2028. This person hasn't even been born yet. Let's go. Go, 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 go. This is pretty good. I wish we were on the play. Is this the new Jeskai Energy deck that plays that copy card? I should have saved that for the Swift Speed. Oh well. I just want to see, like... I want to see if it's worth drawing, if it's worth shuffling here, if he doesn't play anything I want to interact with. It was a bad play all around. I should have held this Bobble and maybe played the Swifty instead. Yeah, it looks like Jeskai Energy. I want to draw this card. I don't care that this information won't be helpful after he cracks the fetch. Interesting. I think I'll just set up a wall of Swift Spears here. Because I assume he's got a removal spell. And I want to... So I don't want to run out the Dreadhorde, because that would... One removal spell means he could clear my whole board then, and then start duplicating tokens with Ocelot Pride. So instead I'm going to hold back, and then next turn... This way we should be able to block the Ocelot Pride. And the next turn we can start dropping Arcanists. Pippin. Vigilance, Ward 1. Another target creature you shall get protection from the card type of your choice until end of turn. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty sweet tech. So he could tap this. He could actually attack with this and tap it and like give his Ocelot Pride protection from creatures all in the same turn. That's kind of wild. So the blocking plan is not really going to work anymore. We gotta get in. Takes 4 damage. Drop a Dreadhorde Arcanist. I smell a removal spell. Nope. Sweet. Topped it. Flage, that's actually insane here. I would have topped that too. Static Prison, jeez. Energy is so OP. I don't think I can. I mean, I just don't. There's like literally no path to victory here. I mean, do I attack with both of them and then just let my Dreadhorde Arcanist die next turn and then take 4 more damage and then he gets another token and gains 2 life? Or do I hold this back to try to block the Ocelot Pride? It's probably the right call, but then I just wait for him to like cast Flage in like 2 turns. There's like no good choices right now. All right. This is over. I think I'm just going to go ahead and scoop. And this is like, we have no feasible way of coming back from this. But I will bring in Pyromancer, Meat Hook Massacre, Toxic Deluge. Bowmasters. I don't know what to cut though. I have a hard time making cuts with this deck, I think. I guess I'll cut Thoughtseize. I'd rather have be flashing back removal, I think, than discard spells here. Ruthless Negotiation is not great. Inquisition, I think, is better. And so we'll play Inquisition, and then we'll play, like... play 1 Thoughtseize, I guess. Maybe I want it over... yeah. Try 1 Claim. I feel like I just board that card out in almost every matchup because it's just kind of weak. This one I got a mulligan. This is fine. Put back Faithless Looting. I kind of need it though because I don't. My Dreadhorde doesn't do anything right now. I'll put back a land, but then I need it for the Meat Hook Massacre. All right, here's the plan. I'm just gonna put back Faithless Looting. And our plan will be to just not do anything until we Meat Hook Massacre, and then play our threats after that. Opponent shocking there shows me that they have a removal spell. So that's pretty easy to play around. And I'll go ahead and surveil again here. In a way, it's what we need, but we also like need to get. Yeah, you know, we got more lands to draw, so. Opponent and I are trying to figure out who's the control and who's the aggro here. Trying to figure out who's on offense and who's on defense. I'm not sure either of us really knows. This is a very new matchup. I'm assuming I'm on control here, almost just because I have to be. I have no other good options. Sure. Which target should he do 3 damage to? Put out another Netherglyph because it'll survive a Meat Hook Massacre. And in terms of tempo, it's fine here. Like, he can't take it out with Flage again. I mean, if he has another Flage, I guess he could, but... Old Khans of Tarkir plans. I haven't seen that one in a while. That's pretty cool. Oriel San. All right. This is a fine hand, sure. Nothing wrong with this. I would like a Thoughtseize or something. But we got Faithless Looting to find what we need, depending on what they are. Interesting. Can't really Faithless Looting yet because I don't know what they're playing, so I'm actually just going to drop this Raucous Theater and pass the turn. It's like I just need more information even to understand if this card is good. I'm going to put it in the graveyard though. For now, because we want to fill the graveyard anyways. And once I get Dreadhorde out, it'll be more valuable. I'll still have use at that point. Brainstorm. Looks like we're probably against some kind of frog, but they're not playing Loris, so They could be playing one of the bigger decks that plays the One Ring and like the free counter spells, Flare Denial, that kind of stuff. I guess we'll find out soon. Let's go Swift Spear, Inquisition. If he counters the Inquisition, I'm totally fine with that. That's a good exchange for us. Oh, it's Grixis. And they got a Lightning Bolt. Okay, okay. And Consider. Interesting. I wonder if this is a Phoenix deck. Arclight Phoenix, that is. That's what it looks like. This looks like some degeneracy if I've ever seen it. Main deck Surgical. Dark Ritual. I'm gonna have to take that Treasure Cruise. Oh, I can't take the Treasure Cruise. Oh no. Oh no. Yikes, dude. This looks like a best of one deck. Alright. Lightning Bolt. It's probably the best choice. Either that or Dark Ritual. The Arcanist isn't that good, so, like, since they have Surgical Extraction, taking the Lightning Bolt to protect Arcanist isn't really a full plan because they're just gonna Surgical whenever I try to flashback with the Arcanist the first time. So that just makes the Arcanist kind of bad right now. Oh, I wish that was Thoughtseize so badly right now. I needed to take the Treasure Cruise. That was the one. That was the one we needed. This is gonna be ugly. Yep. Pretty good. Let's see. On my turn, I could Goif plus looting, I guess. There's the Thoughtseize. A little late, but we got sorcery and creature in there right now. It's just Thoughtseize. Wow. I don't have any cards that aren't a sorcery or a creature to discard. I'd like to get this Nether Goyf a little bit beefier, but it needs to get over the 3 toughness so that we can survive a Lightning Bolt. You need to get over that hump, buddy. Come on. We can do it. You can do it, little guy. Get up to a 3/4. Discard surgical. Okay, nice. We're not dead yet. Really need to draw a land or something like that. I think I'm just gonna hold up Bowmasters. He's got lightning bolts, so whatever. I guess it's not even gonna be that good. Also play with fire. Okay. He's got to be getting some Phoenixes here soon. Still no Phoenixes, huh? Okay. Still no Phoenix. Okay, we finally got a land. That means, yeah, that means our Netherglyph can graduate to the 3/4 club. So we're gonna Thoughtseize and then play 2 Netherglyphs. Try to put a fast clock on them. Maybe I should have taken the surgical there. That can make the glyphs weaker, I suppose. But, like, I don't know. Not by much. They gotta be hitting some Phoenixes soon here. I can't get lucky forever. Croxa, okay. Is that a treasure cruise or? Yep. Okay. Sometimes you get lucky, I guess. We technically had another turn. So we definitely want 2 surgicals and the 3rd Bowmasters. After that, I'm not sure. Maybe we want Duress. Inquisition definitely failed us that one time. I guess generally it's okay. I like Ruthless Negotiation because they do need to have a critical mass of cards in their hand and / graveyards, so they play a lot of card disadvantage type spells. So this can help us like kind of constrict their resources since it exiles instead of discards. Polygon's command's too slow. Looting's pretty slow too. I guess I'll cut another claim that's kind of slow as well. I'll try this. Maybe I want another Unholy Heat. Not sure though. Maybe I want Pyromancer too. It can put a faster clock on them. Whatever, we'll give this a shot. I'm just learning as I go here. Totally new to this deck. This is good. Got a little bit of disruption, got a Swift Spear. Hopefully they don't just turn one us, or turn, I guess, I like wanted to play the Swift Spear on turn one, but I could easily get turn two killed if I don't Thoughtseize the right card away. So it's kind of tough. It's probably, yeah, I should just Thoughtseize first. I'll hold the baubles for next turn, so I can use them with Swift Spear to get some extra damage in. Brainstorm, sure. Fatal Push or Lightning Bolt are my options. Fatal Push is better at killing Swift Spear, but Lightning Bolt is better at getting like 3 Phoenixes into play really fast, which I can't really deal with, so we'll take that. I'm not sure if that's the right move. It's pretty close. This Swift Spear is all we have, so. Looks like I will be able to get in at least one good hit with her. It's got Buried Alive on top. Might not have enough spells though. Why did I play the bauble first? That was so stupid. Oh man. Wow. What am I doing? That was so bad. Okay. Dang, dude. If I lose this by 2 damage, I know exactly why. Oh, feels bad. Okay, yeah. They got the nut draw anyways. Probably didn't even matter. I guess it's not really the nut draw. It's more just like the combo that the deck does. We could have dodged it by not playing Swift Spear, but I don't know if that's a winning strategy. Let's get that CG. I probably don't have time to dirtle around with Faithless Looting. I just need to really interact with them quickly. The Unholy Heat is kind of nice for Kroxa as like protection against Kroxa, but I don't know. If they get to that, I think I'd rather just try to kill them with Pyromancer here, especially on the play. Just try to get out as fast as we can, put some threats down, get rid of their key cards early on. I would like to put the second Duress in, but I'm not sure what to cut for that. I'm actually considering cutting a Dreadhorde Arcanist. It's just a little slow. Either that or a Pyromancer. I think it's going to be one of those two. Alright, let's try this. Being on the play makes a big difference in this matchup. Okay, we'll keep this. This time I will remember to bobble after the Swift Spear. But first I'm gonna Inquisition. Need to make sure they can't Dark Ritual us, do the Nut Stun turn 1, or something like that. Okay, it's going to be kind of a slow game here. I probably should play the Swift Spear. It would prevent him from getting a Surveil here. And then would have helped move my plan along. Well, he didn't Surveil, but I guess he got the Watery Grave. Would have had to shock that in otherwise. Basically ends up being about the same amount of damage. Got a land coming. Okay, duress is pretty sweet. Maybe not, actually. I mean, he's almost got Croxet back. So I need to bait out the Fatal Push. Or alternatively, I could just... Actually, if I get the Dreadhorde down, I can double bolt. But yeah, I still need to bait out that Fatal Push, though. Because I can't cast Dreadhorde this turn and do that without getting hit by Croxet at least once. I guess getting hit by Croxet once is fine. We can do that. This looks pretty bad in some ways because I'm really enabling the Croxet pretty fast, but oh, nice. Actually, that's not good. I just totally messed up because I don't draw that yet. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I biffed that one. There was a better line to take, I'm sure. It's kind of a tough call. Plus I have to discard too. Yeah, we're screwed. Oh, I guess I could draw... Dude, that was so bad. Okay. Alright, we'll play this. And then we'll pass. And if I draw on Holy Heat, I could get saved, but probably not going to happen. I have one turn to draw on Holy Heat, basically. Punting's not fun. Let's see here. We got discarded 2 lands with Faithless Looting. Brainstorm. Surgical. Okay, that's actually a pretty good job. Buys us another turn. So I can discard the Ruthless Negotiation and stay alive for another turn. Oh man. I'm probably dead, but you never know. They probably should have Faithless Looting first in case I hit some Phoenixes. Be my guess, but... Alright, well, we deserved that loss. That was definitely a big punt by me. I should have just held back with the... I'll look at the video later, I'll have to look at it, but I should have just held back, not to rest there. I had all the pieces, I was so close. Even after I punted, it was still so close. But yeah, we could have won that one for sure. Alright. Let's do one more here. This is good. Yeah, this is fine. Loris. Multi 6. Wooded Foothills. Could be Burn. Oh, okay, no. Just this deck again. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and put this down. Pass, and then we'll Unholy Heat Guide of Souls as soon as they try to do anything. Mountain is pretty bad here. Ideally, I would like to Thoughtseize and Nethergoyf, but I mean, if he has a removal spell and I play Dreadhorde, I just die, but I don't think I can afford to do that. So do I Faithless Looting? I think after this game, I'm going to cut down to one mountain and put another, like, Blood Crypt in. But in the meantime, the deck always has removal spells, so I'm just going to Thoughtseize in and then do Faithless Looting, probably. I guess they should have attacked first with the Johnny, get an extra point damage in, but and like the 2-1 also. But that's fine. Yeah, let's do this. I'll gladly accept the extra 3 life. I got no problem with that. Hopefully they don't draw a red permanent. That would be unfortunate. Ugh. Card I want to flash back is my only instant. So if I do that, it'll make my Goyf smaller, and the Dragon's Rage in my hand too would go back down to a 1-1. I probably can't win this game anyways. I mean, like, you need to get 2-for-1s against this deck with their creatures, and I just can't do that pre-board. Let's get rid of that Chthonian Nightmare. Surveil. Draw a card. Sure. Okay. Now we'll get a swamp with this. I guess we'll get a mountain since that's the only thing we have. That doesn't cost us life and comes in untapped. Alright, there we go. That's our board. Hopefully it's enough. It's probably not. Yeah, actually I'm just dead on board right now. Oh wait, I do have a flyer. Nope, I'm dead. Alright, good game. Cool. Yeah, Pyromaster, Pithing Needle. Why does it do that? I'm on it over there. Whatever. Yeah, we want Unholy Heat. We want Deluge, we want Massacre, we want Bowmasters. What we don't want is Thoughtseize. Clan to Fame. It's just kind of, I mean, I don't know. I could see myself like flashing back a sweeper, like the one Deluge with this, but yeah, not going to be great. This match tends to slow down a little bit post board. trying to think if they play any good artifacts. I can't remember. I don't think that they do. I think they play like enchantments instead. So maybe I'll cut K command too. It's kind of slow. And we just have better 2-for-1s that we're bringing in. Faithless Looting is awful, especially since they're playing Bowmasters. Okay, let's do this. I don't even know, like, I might not even need Faithless Looting in this deck at all. I might just want better interaction and stuff. Or just, you know, replace it with an interaction spell. This hand's not great, but I'll try it. See if they have a removal on top. I don't. I'll run out the Goyf. I'm sure it's going to die immediately, but... if it doesn't, then that's good. Okay. Getting punished for not playing the tap land first. Opponent chooses to Surveil on turn 1. Gets rid of Juggernaut Peddler. Which is actually like not even really good against me. Ocelot Pride on top. That is an untapped land. That's exactly what we needed. Yeah, sure. I can Pithing Needle that next turn. He's gonna be able to get my Goyf down first to a 1/2. I'll keep that. This is kind of a failsafe in case something goes terribly wrong. Dang, that's so good. Oh, good thing I got the Meat Hook Massacre on top. Gonna need that soon. We just have 2 artifacts in here right now, so I'm gonna put the bolt in the bin because like I could try to get Ajani with it on my next turn, but I really need to hit it as a land. And it's, yeah, you know, they can just flip the Ajani anyways by sacking it, so it's not even really that good. I saw that they had 2 mana left, so they could have played another Ajani. I knew that they could have played Chthonian Nightmare. They had a bunch of ways to kill the Ajani and punish me for keeping the bolt on top. I'm gonna get rid of this so that they can't take out one of my creatures with Ajani. That's awful. It's not what I want to draw whatsoever. I guess whatever they want a Nightmare next turn I can get with Cleaning the Dust. I don't know. I'll gain 3 life. Maybe I just want to try to draw a card. Dude, we're so screwed. I just need to... Actually, okay. Actually, I have... If they just, like, pump their... Attack and pump with Guided Souls, I'm pretty much screwed no matter what. I'm really getting punished for playing a Meat Hook Massacre instead of 2 Toxic Deluge here, because if I had Toxic Deluge, I would have not been in this position at all. We probably would have won this game already. Yep. Okay, we kind of got there. So I can take out a Johnny here. Oh no, I can't take her out, but I can at least do 3 to it. And then go X equals 2. I'm dead either way though. Doesn't even matter. Oh wait, but I gain a bunch of life, so actually no I'm not. Cool. Yeah, so I can take out a Johnny next turn. I could take out the Lurus. He still has Lurus and Chthonian Nightmare, which is just insane. There's like no way I can stop this really. It's just like hopefully he goes for Juggernaut Peddler. That'd be cool. Figure I don't have anything in my hand. Nope. I don't know. I mean, what do you take out here? The Lurus or the Ajani? This is just nasty. I do have a Toxic Deluge I could draw for an out. Actually, no, I'm just dead. Alright, well, good game, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's a good game. So yeah, the deck is a deck. I don't know if it's competitive. It's still a very early version. You know, maybe I want to put a sweeper in the main deck. And maybe Faithless Looting is not good, or maybe I would just play one. I never really want to draw multiples of this card. It's just so slow. And it's bad against Bowmasters. Changes I would make to the deck. I want to put a Deluge in the main because Boros, like the energy matchup feels pretty unwinnable. So I'll probably put a sweeper in just to help with that. But maybe it makes sense to put in another Unholy Heat for that then, because it goes better with like Dreadhorde Arcanist and the type of stuff we're doing. But yeah, I think potential cuts I'm thinking about would be like Claim and Faithless Looting. And then maybe K-Command. K-Command's actually been pretty solid so far though. But I think I'll cut these two, maybe like one of each, and try that. Replace them with another removal spell. I often have trouble getting instants. Let's see, how many instants do I have? Only 7 instants, so yeah. I would cut a Faithless Looting and a Claim for an Unholy Heat and a Toxic Deluge, and give it another shot. Alright, well yeah, thanks for watching. The deck is a ton of fun. I think it has potential. We might need to get another like really good Dreadhorde Arcanist enabler in the format. But yeah, the deck is fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I'll keep working on it and keep tuning it and trying it again, because it's definitely a pretty sweet deck. Alright, well yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video, and we'll catch you next time.